Hey, Hannah. You there?
I'm here, Shane. What's the matter?
It's not urgent or anything, but I might not be able to text you that frequently for some time. I thought I'd inform you.
Oh? Did something happen?
Yeah. I'll spare you the details, but we had some major issues back at work. It involves some of our clients, too, so it's something that requires all the attention we can provide. Long story short, we're going to have to focus on dealing with the issue, and it might take some decent amount of time.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know how long it'll take for you guys?
We're not entirely sure yet, but we'll need at least 2 weeks. I'm guessing we should be able to fix things up within 3 weeks at the latest, though.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, we're all going to work overtime for a while to fix things up as soon as possible. So, basically, I'm probably not going to be able to talk with you as much unless it's like during the middle of the night. I hope that's okay.
I understand. I have no problems with that. Actually, if you're going to be busy, you don't have to worry about calling or texting me for the next few weeks. I won't bother you with my texts, too. Just tell me once your issues back at work are solved. We can talk again after that.
Are you sure? That'll actually be great.
Of course. I don't want you to worry about me when you're already stressed with what's going on back at work. I mean, I don't want you to get sleep deprived, you know? Just because we're living apart at the moment doesn't mean we forgot how to trust each other. It's not like we need to text each other every other day to remember we're married.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you so much.
I'll text you if any emergencies come up. Otherwise, I won't bother you.
Okay, then I'll text you again once everything is settled. Love you, Hannah.
I love you too, Shane. Good luck! I wish you the best.
Shane? Hello? This is Ash, Hannah's brother, in case you don't remember my name. Ash? I remember. The last time we talked was during your wedding, right? What's the matter? Is something wrong? Where are you right now? I'm at work. I was just about to take a quick lunch break. Why? What? I'm sorry, but do you think this is funny? Because this is really messed up, man. Huh? Wait, I don't understand. I wasn't trying to be rude or anything, but I am sorry if I came across that way. What's wrong with you? I thought you were much more better than this. You seemed like a chill guy. Okay, never mind. You know why I'm texting you right now, right? I'm sorry, but I'm utterly clueless. Seriously? Give me a break. I'd appreciate some insight, though. Why do you sound so stressed? Shane, bro, my man. You really shouldn't ghost people. We're talking about an actual funeral. And it's for your wife's parents. You know? Wait, what? We're going to start the funeral in a few hours. I know they're not your parents, but don't you think it's kind of rude not to join us? Like, even if you were super busy, the least you could have done is tell us you weren't coming. Honestly, I'm pretty disappointed in you. You couldn't even give us one call. I'm sorry to hear about your parents, Ash. But I didn't know about the funeral. I didn't even know they passed away. What? You're not kidding? You really didn't know? This is the first time I've ever heard about it. Okay. Wait, first of all, do you know about how our parents were hospitalized after getting into a car accident? A car accident? Really? Is that why they've passed? Yeah. They were both taken to the same hospital. Dad didn't make it out of surgery. My mom did, but she died anyway a few days after him. I see. I thought it was odd that they were both having a funeral at the same time. I'm deeply sorry for your loss. They were extremely nice people. Yeah. Today's the main funeral. We're going to bury them at a nearby cemetery. Do you think you can come? I'll send you the address. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't bother. I'm 100% sure I can't make it. The earliest I can get there would be tonight.
Why? Boss won't allow it? I don't know where you work, but I do know where you and Hannah live. It shouldn't be that far from here. If you don't have a car or something, I can come and get you. Oh, and you don't have to worry about your clothes, if that's what you're concerned about. I'm pretty sure Mom and Dad won't care even if you attended their funeral in hoodies and jeans.
Actually, I'm in Chicago right now. I've been working here for the past 2 years or so. Our company opened a new branch and I was assigned to work here.
Chicago? Whoa, that's far. Guess we'll need to get you an airplane ticket if we wanted to get you here, huh? Makes sense why you can't make it.
I'm guessing Hannah's going to come too. Could you tell her I'm sorry about not being able to show up? If she forgot to text me, she must have been really shaken up. I don't want her to blame herself for me not being there.
Actually, this is kind of awkward.
What's awkward?
So, I couldn't get Hannah on the phone either. I haven't seen her in a while, too.
Really? Do you know if everything is okay with her?
Well, I'm not sure if okay is the right word to describe the situation. But I don't think she's hurt or anything. I'm sure she's fine.
Okay. Well, as long as she's safe.
Hey, Shane? I'm probably going to be repeating myself several times, but can I borrow a few more minutes of your time? I want to get some things straight, and I'm going to need you to answer some weird questions.
Sure. Ask me anything. I'll answer what I can.
Thanks. So, just making sure. But you've been in Chicago for the past 2 years or something?
Yeah, but Hannah's still in our old place. I mean, Hannah's working too, so we can't just both move. I'm guessing that's where your confusion stems from.
Yeah, probably. So you're like in a long-distance relationship right now?
Pretty much. I'll be back home in a few more weeks, though.
Huh. Do you and Hannah talk to each other frequently? You know, like calling each other and stuff.
Yeah, I guess we do. We don't talk every day, but we call or text each other every other day and talk about how we're doing.
When was the last time you talked to her then?
About 2 weeks ago, I think.
2 weeks? Sounds like it's been more than several days to me.
Yeah, we had this thing back at work and I couldn't text her as frequently. I told Hannah about it, and she said she won't text me unless there was an emergency.
Huh. I see. Then I'm guessing you haven't met her in person for a while.
Yeah, the last time I was with her in person was about 5 months ago. I got a few days off of work, so I thought I should visit her.
5 months ago, huh? Mom and Dad got in that car crash about 2 weeks ago, but you never heard about that, right?
I'm sorry, but no. It's just like I said earlier.
Got it.
Why exactly are you asking me these questions?
Well, the thing is, I actually called Hannah about 5 days ago. She had me handle all the funeral stuff. Said she was busy. So I needed to tell her about the date and time we were holding the funeral after I decided on it. But the person who answered the phone was a guy, and he said he was you.
Me?
Yeah. I thought he didn't sound like you, but I brushed it off thinking it was either my imagination or the speakers making your voice weird. Anyway, the guy said Hannah had a really bad cold, and that was the reason why he was answering my call instead of her. I told him I called because I wanted to talk about the funeral, and I gave him the general details. But, Shane, according to you, you were in Chicago when I called?
Yeah.
And there's no way you could have answered Hannah's phone in her place.
I didn't even know you called her. If you need me to prove myself, I think I can get a record of me clocking in at my office if I ask some people.
Huh. To be honest, I'm willing to take your word, but that might help just in case. We can talk about that later, though. That's not the main thing I want to talk about. After that call, I called Hannah again, a day or two later. I mean, I wanted to check on her. If she's still sick, we might have to either do the funeral without her or reschedule, right? Anyway, the guy who said he was you answered the call again. I told him everything, and he said he'll talk to Hannah about it.
But ever since that call, I never got a hold of them again. Really? Yeah. I texted her, I called her, but no dice. I mean, I was the one who was supposed to prepare for everything, and the guy did say that Hannah was sick. And I guess having both of my parents suddenly die also took the cool out of me. I hate to admit it, but I don't think I was thinking straight. Guess I was in a panic. I completely forgot that you and I exchanged contact details when we met back at my wedding. Don't be so hard on yourself. Anyone would feel that way after going through what you have. Thanks. Anyway, that's why I texted you now. I just remembered a few minutes before I contacted you today. I see. I think I have a general idea of what went on. You mentioned today was the main funeral. Are you doing something later on? Yeah. Since there was a chance Hannah couldn't come, I arranged it so that we can have a wake on a later date. You know, the reception where we gather around and spend time as family. Some people who can't come today will be there too. Got it. You think you might be able to come? It's on Saturday, 3 days from now. Starts at 6 p.m. If you need a ride from the airport, I'm here for you. Thanks. If it's on a Saturday, I'm pretty sure I can make it. The ride would really help, though. All right, man. Just tell me what time and I'll go and pick you up. Thanks. I'll also see if I can get Hannah on the line. Understood. Sorry for robbing your lunch break. I'll talk to you later. Don't worry about it. I'll text you again once I get my airplane ticket. Hannah? This is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Do you know the details about your parents' funeral? The burial is happening today, and the reception's going to be on Saturday at 6 p.m. Your brother's getting worried. For whatever reason, he can't get a hold of you. He wasn't even able to check in with you about the date and time of the funeral. I'll be catching a flight and attending the reception. Don't worry about the car. Ash is giving me a ride. Once you read my message, make sure you contact him. Okay? Hey, Shane. Thanks for coming. I know it was pretty sudden. Evening, Ash. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry about not being able to make it to the burial. It's alright. It's not your fault after all. I just found out who the guy was on Hannah's phone. You know, the guy who was impersonating you. Really? Who is it? First things first, I'm going to have to warn you. Things aren't looking really good for you. What do you mean? There's a lot of things to talk about, so it'd be better to tell you in person. Are you going back to Chicago? Not yet. We're nearly done solving our issue at work, so I was able to get permission to work remotely. I was thinking of staying in town for a few more days. I'm worried about the whole thing with Hannah. Got it. Good call, I guess. Would you be at your old place? I'm thinking of visiting you tomorrow afternoon, if that's all right with you. Yeah, come by anytime. I'll be waiting. Hannah?
Hey, Shane. It's been about a few weeks, huh? Is everything back at work all right? Everything solved?
Yeah, pretty much. There's no need to worry about that. Anyway, I'm back home right now.
Wait, you are? It's not a holiday or anything, right? Did you take some days off of work? Is that even okay?
I managed. What about you? What have you been doing?
I was kind of busy with some things too. It's all handled now, though. I'm out right now spending time with my work buddies. I'll probably be home late, so could you eat dinner by yourself?
Forget about dinner. Did you contact your brother?
Ash? No. Why?
Just contact him. It'll be faster that way.
Okay. Shane, I can explain.
You were cheating with a guy you used to date back in college. And you were on a trip with him for about a week. Or so I've heard.
Wait, Shane, please listen. I didn't know the funeral already happened. I thought it was happening this week. I thought I still had time. I just didn't know.
But you don't deny cheating on me?
I mean, it's not like we were actively trying to cheat on you. But I can't really deny being with him, can I? I am sorry about it. For real. I just felt lonely because you weren't with me. And one day I just ran into Kyle. We just hung out together several times and had dinner and stuff. Things just happened, you know? But I mean, I understand why you might see it that way. I'm sorry.
So, you weren't cheating, but you went on a 1-week overseas trip with him? Without telling me anything?
Well, yes.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. Look, just spare me the excuses and tell me what really went on. First of all, how did you not even know about the date of your parents' funeral? You knew about them passing away from that car crash, didn't you? Ash and I both know that this Kyle guy answered Ash's call at least 3 times, pretending to be me. Believing that Kyle was me, Ash told him about the specifics about the funeral. He should have told you the details about the funeral. And yet you didn't come. It doesn't even seem like you knew about it. Why? How does that even happen? Just tell me the truth, Hannah. There's no point in hiding anything at this point, right?
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. So, the thing is, Kyle and I both planned our trip out a few months ago. It was before the car crash. I didn't want to cancel our trip, though. I mean, I've never been overseas before, and we already got our tickets. We booked a hotel, too. I thought I might still be able to make the trip if I had Ash prepare the funeral, so that's what I did. And during the trip, Kyle told me he'll hold on to my phone. He said it so I can focus on the trip without worrying about getting and replying to texts from Ash. He said it was so I could enjoy myself. Kyle promised that he'll tell me if Ash or anyone else contacted me. And he did tell me about Ash's first call. But he lied about it. Kyle said the funeral was going to be held this week. That's why I thought I didn't have to worry about it during the trip. He didn't tell me about the second call or all the other times Ash tried to contact me. He didn't tell me about your texts either. I just got him to explain to me, and he said he did everything so we could enjoy our first overseas trip together. But, I mean, it's too much. He even deleted all the texts you and Ash sent me so I wouldn't see them once I got my phone back. He even blocked you two while we were on our trip. Anyway, I really didn't know that the funeral was already over. I really thought it was going to be this week.
I see.
I mean, I just can't believe him. I didn't know he was such a jerk. So, I said I wasn't even going to meet him again. Like, I broke up with him. So you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Okay.
Like, it's unbelievable, right? A guy shouldn't lie about a funeral. I told him what he did was unforgivable. I won't ever see him again, I promise.
But Hannah, you knew about your parents getting in that car crash, and you knew they passed away, right? Your brother directly informed you about it, but you went on that trip regardless, right?
Well, yeah.
And you didn't even bother to tell me about it, right? Even though you have multiple opportunities to?
I'm sorry. I just didn't know how to bring it up.
Are you sure? Because I'm thinking you didn't bring it up because you were simply afraid of the possibility of me coming back. After all, a husband would probably want to stay with his wife if her parents got in a car accident. Especially if it involved death. He really wanted to go on that trip, huh? I hope you had fun.
Shane, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
So, we're good now, right? I mean, I said I was sorry, and I promised I won't see Kyle again. We can forget about this and move on, right?
Hannah, even if you broke up with him, the fact still remains that you cheated on me. I don't think we can just forget about that.
But it's over with Kyle. I'm not going to see him anymore. You don't have to worry about it anymore. The issue resolved itself. So, we're okay, right?
I'm sorry, but we're not okay. Look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a divorce.
Huh?
I'm sure Ash expressed his disappointment in you too. He and I talked things over in private. You're not allowed to set foot in his or his parents' house anymore. At least for a decent while.
But, I mean, I can't just ignore the fact that my parents died. I need to at least pay them some respect.
If you want to do that, no one's going to stop you. Just do it when everyone else isn't there, so they don't have to see your face.
Shane, whatever the case, I'm going to come back home now. So I think we should take some time to talk things over in person. You know? We can, talk things over dinner and stuff. I can explain my side of the story, too.
I left home. I won't be coming back.
Huh?
I left the documents we need for the divorce and my lawyer's contact details on the dining table. You can check them once you're back home.
Hold on! Why do we need to get a divorce? That's absurd! There's literally no reason to! I broke up with Kyle, and I apologized about the funeral! What more do you need from me?
Hannah, I can't trust a person who's going to cheat on me. And I certainly can't trust a person who'd rather go on a trip with her boyfriend than tell her husband about her parents' death and funeral. You say you broke up with Kyle, but would you have done the same if the funeral thing didn't happen? Would you have done the same if your parents didn't pass away?
But, Shane…
Look, if there's anything else important you need to say, you can tell it to my lawyer. Otherwise, you really shouldn't bother. Goodbye, Hannah. It was nice while it lasted.
Shane? Could you maybe reconsider the whole lawsuit thing? I don't have the money. I can't afford it. I was hoping I could get some money out of my parents' fortune, but it turns out I'm not getting even a cent of inheritance. It seems like my parents thought I don't deserve it since I never bothered showing my face to them after I got married to you. Everything went to my brother and his family, just because they were the ones who bothered to hang out with them during the holidays and stuff. It's not like Ash did anything special, though. All he did was help them out every now and then. My parents are being petty. Well, they were petty, I guess. It's not fair, but it doesn't seem like there's anything I can do about it now, so I'm stuck. Basically, I'm kind of broke at the moment. And I'm so stressed out because of Kyle's wife. She's totally crazy. I never knew he was married. That dude really didn't bother to tell me anything. I used up a lot of my money on that overseas trip we had. I really don't have any spare change. I mean, I would have asked you for money if we weren't divorced. Are you still upset? Would you consider getting back together if I asked nicely? It's not like we had a bad relationship, right? We got along well. We could totally start things over. Please? Come on, Shane. The least you can do is read my texts. Answering a single call won't kill you. Come on, Shane. Please?
Hannah kept on pressing the fact that she broke up with Kyle. In her mind, it seems like we have no reason to get divorced since she's no longer cheating on me. I was baffled by her, to say the least. My lawyer stepped in and gave her a nice talk, though. He pretty much summed up everything I wanted to say, talking about trust and commitment. Several hours of talking seemed to finally help Hannah understand that what she did was something unforgivable. Even if she broke up with her boyfriend after everything, the fact still remains that she cheated on me once, and the fact still remains she would have probably continued the relationship had things been different. It seemed like that was when Hannah finally understood she had no chance with me anymore. She finally agreed to getting a divorce and paid for the lawsuits, borrowing money from someplace. After not being able to attend her parents' funeral, getting cut off from her brother, breaking up with her boyfriend, and getting a divorce, it seems like Hannah developed depression. Although I would love to feel sorry for her, I can't say that I am. After all, this could have all been avoided if she didn't cheat on me, or if she didn't prioritize her trip over her parents' funeral. After a while, I heard that she's currently still working at her old job while trying to repay all her debt. She's occasionally taking days off of work depending on her mental state, but it doesn't seem like she's doing well. Ash and I can only hope this tough experience would help her sort out her priorities in the future.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. Feel free to leave any thoughts in the comment section, and I hope we get to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching! Kay, I heard that you have given birth to a baby. How could a disabled person like you do that? I thought it would have been impossible.
I don't think I told anyone about this. How did you find out?
I knew you were trying to keep it a secret. While Mom was in the hospital today, she said she saw someone that looked like you holding a newborn in her arms. I wasn't sure if it was really you, so I decided I should ask.
I see.
If you find it too difficult to raise a kid as a cripple, don't try coming over here asking for help. Mom, Dad, and we all don't want anything to do with you. And I'm sure you already know that.
And I live my life thinking that I don't have any of you as family anyway, so I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I'd never worry about you. I was just wondering if you'd try and use your kid as a way of coming to us for help. Because none of us are going to help you with that problem you created.
I have my husband here to help me with our baby, so you really don't need to keep talking about me.
It's wild that you were even able to find a husband as a cripple. He must be pretty bad looking to have to resort to marrying someone like you. I could never imagine how hard it is for him to have to choose you over just remaining single and free.
Well, someone like you wouldn't understand what true love is, especially our love. And I notice you keep calling me a cripple, yet this was all because of you. You haven't forgotten what you did to me all those years ago, right?
You're going to bring that story up again? Lame. All that happened was your weak legs finally breaking after you took a huge fall down some stairs.
You pushed me down the concrete stairs after church. After that, my life was changed forever. If it wasn't for that...
That was pretty funny, wasn't it? You fell down those stairs like a bowling ball.
That isn't something to laugh about. You would also burn me intentionally, and after my legs couldn't work anymore, you'd push me into the lake. Why did you treat me so badly?
You were just really clumsy is all. Not my fault you couldn't protect yourself. And since you would always get in my way, I had to find a way to release all my stress.
And you think doing harmful things to me is okay?
Well, you're still alive, so it's not like you need to get all deep about this.
I wouldn't be getting so personal about this if my life wasn't ruined by you.
Well, if you'd like me to, I can put you out of your misery to help you relax.
What the frick?
It was a joke. Don't get so angry over words. That's just bad communication skills.
If you ever get close to my family, I'll make you wish you were the one in the wheelchair.
I don't plan on seeing you guys. I have a wedding to look forward to. I'll be with a rich and handsome man. This is all a person like me could ask for.
Oh?
You could at least say congratulations.
Not after the way you've treated me.
You need to stop acting like a Grinch. No wonder your legs are useless. It's what you deserve.
Say whatever you'd like.
I'm going to wear a really gorgeous wedding dress and become one of the world's most amazing brides. You and I won't even look like we're sisters after the transformation I'll have.
Enjoy whatever form of happiness you call that.
I'm sorry to say this, but no cripples are allowed to come to my wedding, so...
I don't even want to come there, so that's not a problem.
That's right. You can stay home and enjoy taking care of a baby that will soon learn their mother is a freak. I don't blame them either.
Bye.
See ya! Make sure you don't get in the way of me and my family ever again. Okay? My name is Kay, and I am a 34-year-old stay-at-home mom. I have been married for 5 years now, and have finally given birth to a really beautiful baby. Just like my little sister, Brooke, said, my legs are completely useless, making me handicapped. My legs, the burns on my chest, and the scars on my face are all due to the years of torture I sustained from my little sister. Ever since we were young, she would attack me, leaving me feeling like the outsider in my family. And my parents were rarely ever there to help me, as I was the older sister that should be able to protect herself. The horrible memory of being pushed down those church stairs is still very well fresh in my head. While I was living in a wheelchair going to therapy to learn how to walk again, I met my husband, and after our first encounter, we started dating. No matter if he's helping me with my physical struggles or my mental struggles, I am forever thankful that I fell in love with him. My family only consists of him and my baby, and to me, that is just enough. So after cutting ties to my old family, life has become a lot more beautiful. But from time to time, they will find ways to get in touch with me, and I have to keep my calm as I try my best to ignore them.
Brooke is in a lot of trouble right now. And what do I have to do with it? We'd like you to give her one of your lungs. Huh? Do you know what you're asking? She has developed some issues with her lungs, so I'd really like it if you helped her. Oh? It seems that only you and I are able to successfully do the transplant. We even did tests on other people, and they all came back as not being possible. And if the both of us give her one of our lungs, she can fully heal. Do they have to be from two different people? You're going to give her one of yours, right? Why should I? You're asking why? She's your little sister and is very sick. She's going to get married next month and came down with this horrible illness. I feel so bad for her. Seems that she just has really bad luck. She's your little sister. Why are you being such a piece of crap right now? Who was the one that treated me like a piece of crap all the time? Have you forgotten about what she did to me in your old age? Bringing up the past all the time is really getting old. And no matter what happened back then, we are still your family. I don't really get the feeling that you are my real family. So that must mean you aren't my family. And I am just some lost child. I'm sorry about what happened back then. But right now, Brooke's life is at stake here. I couldn't care less. I'm giving up one of my lungs as well, you know. Why are you saying no to this? I'm also really scared about the surgery. I don't know. If you love her so much, why not just give her both of your lungs? If I were to do that, I'd end up being the one 6 feet under. But she is the daughter that you love so much, right? I'd give both my lungs if my child needed them. But anyways, doing something like that is impossible right now. I have a baby to care for. You actually had a baby? Brooke messaged me a while back asking the same thing. And she told me after that she felt bad that my child would be raised by a handicapped person. Are you really going to be able to raise a child while in a wheelchair? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She said the exact same thing. Well, how about you just give that baby up for adoption? What? You and your husband can make another one later down the road. But right now, Brooke has only a little more time left to live if she doesn't get the transplant. You shouldn't have to think about who to care more about right now. But I guess you are an idiot. Not everyone is willing to sacrifice themselves to save those that cause them harm. Why are you treating us so terribly right now? Because I don't think of you guys as my family.
So saying things like this won't make me any more upset than I already am.
You really are the worst daughter ever.
The only family I have right now is my husband and my baby. I barely even know the three of you at this point.
I never imagined I'd have a daughter treat me this poorly.
Who was it that treated me this poorly?
Whatever. We'll try again to see if anyone else in the family can successfully give Brooke one of their lungs.
I heard you aren't going to give me a lung, huh? Are you crazy?
Seems like you're doing okay.
I can use my hands, but breathing is really difficult right now.
Sounded like it was getting pretty bad.
Help me! There shouldn't be a reason for me to die right now.
Well, right now, with the body I have and the baby I need to raise, there's no need for me to go out giving my organs away.
Treating your little sister like she is garbage is pretty low of you.
So you only say you're my little sister when you need something? I believe you're the one that always treated me like trash anyway.
I can only remember a few instances, but
I always thought that one day you'd feel the same pain I had to go through. And it looks like that day is today.
Well, I'm glad that your dream came true.
Whether you live through this or not, it doesn't bother me. I just want you to experience my pain. So no matter which way you end up, I'll be happy.
Then, let me say this last thing before I go. If you give me one of your lungs, you'd still know that I had to go through these painful surgeries to get better.
I already told you that I'm not doing it for you. Unless you're going to get me my legs back, I'm just not going to help you.
Maybe I should have pushed you down another flight of stairs. But you're all right to worry more about your baby over my lungs.
You act like I care to hear that from you. Me giving up another piece of myself would be for nothing. You just end up healthy enough to torment me again.
I'm literally on the brink of death, and you're still going to act cold towards me?
I'm trying my best not to get even more upset right now. You should be thankful I even replied to your message.
I'm able to eat and drink a little, but of course these lungs are starting to get really weak.
Of course they are.
I'm also getting really tired of laying in the hospital bed all day.
So was I, after all the times you sent me to the hospital.
My fiancé ran away as well.
I see.
He said he wanted to be with someone healthy, but he sure is right.
Even if you were healthy, you still have a bunch of other problems with your personality.
I don't think you have to keep saying such awful things to me while I'm this sick.
Your mom said to me that I should give my baby up for adoption so that I can help you. Seems they really do only love you.
Sounds like Mom to me. I'd say the same thing if I were in her position.
But you shouldn't say something like that.
I know. I know that I would never be able to say that to someone else.
You seem to have gotten a lot more mature over the past few minutes.
Well, my life is going to be ending pretty soon, so I've had time to think about what my life was like.
I see.
Do you think I'll be able to go to heaven?
I think it was already decided that you're going to hell.
That's too bad. I really want to go to heaven.
Well, you'll find a lot of people that are just like you to make friends with in hell.
I really want to meet that cat we had when we were kids.
Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger. I loved him so much. When I first found him on the street and Mom told me we couldn't keep him, you came to my side and helped win Mom over.
I guess that's right.
If Tiger was still alive, I would have never become this crappy of a little sister.
That's right. After he passed away, you became pretty scary.
That was the first time I saw something that used to move around so much, lay there motionless. And to think I'll soon be like that. I just can't imagine it.
Brooke.
I never asked, but is your baby a boy or a girl?
A girl.
Her name is Charlotte. I see. I bet she looks just like you. I wish I could have met her. I wouldn't want her getting any bad influence from you, so I probably wouldn't have ever let you see her. Well, even from a distance, I would have loved to see her. If she'd see you, she'd probably think you were a monster or something. I'm sure you'd make her think that. I'm sorry for how I treated you back then. It seems I'm finally coming around to seeing that I was wrong.
What the heck are you talking about?
I guess I'm just thinking about the past too much.
I guess I really should have given you one of my lungs.
I would have never wanted it from you, being such a young and busy mother.
Can't believe you ended up like this.
I guess this is what they call getting what one deserves, huh? And it looks like my time came sooner than I thought.
Brooke, I'm sorry for not helping you.
I'm sorry as well for destroying your legs. I never apologized for that, but I finally am.
I'm pretty strong, so losing my legs wasn't that bad for me.
It's getting difficult to use my phone. My hands are weak and I'm feeling sleepy.
I see. Then go to sleep.
I'm sorry for the terrible things Mom said to you.
It's fine.
Kate, I'm really sorry about everything.
It's fine. You can rest now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That ended up being the last time I ever talked to Brooke. She was only 31 years old. I'm not sure what Brooke ended up telling my mom and dad, but they both came to me and apologized for everything they did in the past to me. I always thought of them as being the worst parents on the face of this planet, but now I at least view them both a little better. After this, I was able to continue caring for my baby girl. But every so often, I think about how Brooke might have reacted to seeing her cute little face. I still can't believe that her last words to me were of her being sorry. I could have never imagined the day that she would say that. I always think about how hard that must have been for her, and just the thought of how much strength she had in the end to say that. It just makes my chest get all tight and painful. At least in the end, we were able to have a conversation that resembled that of normal sisters. All of the horrible memories I had of her up until now have all gone away after hearing her say sorry to me. I now feel the sense of sadness that comes from the fact that I realized I really did want to become her big sister again. It only took her passing away to realize that. Of course, now, something like that isn't possible, but luckily, during her last moments, I was able to talk to her as though she really was the little sister I lost long ago. Goodbye, Brooke. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you with the next story.
Good evening, Michelle. Do you have a minute now? There's something that I'd like to discuss with you.
Good evening, Eloise. Yeah, I do have some time. I'm sorry about visiting you all of a sudden today, by the way. And thank you for being so nice and welcoming regardless. Your house was really beautiful and so clean. I'd love to live in a house like that one day. It's the house of my dreams.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that at all. It was a pleasure to meet you. Tom called me just in time to tell me that he was going to bring you home. So I just made sure to do some cleaning just before you guys got here. Otherwise, the place would have been a total mess.
Ah, I see. Yeah, it was last minute, wasn't it? Sorry about that, too. We were planning to go hiking in the mountains nearby, but the rain and wind just wouldn't stop. He wanted to show me some of his favorite trails, and I would have loved to have seen that, but oh well.
Yes, I heard they were the trails that he used to go on when he was still a boy.
Yeah, but we couldn't really do that in the weather, So that's why he ended up inviting me to visit your house that he grew up in.
Yeah, that's what he told me, and I was glad I met you today. Also, the cookies that you got for us as a gift were delicious. I think you have great taste. Thank you for that.
I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I'd love to come back again when your husband is home, too. Tom always talks very fondly of his dad, and he's so proud of him. I would love to meet him soon as well.
Are you saying that you didn't really want to see me then? My husband was at work.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant at all. I'm really sorry if it came off that way. I was really happy that I got to see you. Tom always tells me how great of a mom you were to him, and he loves you so much, too.
I'm not sure I can believe what you're saying now. I actually have a bone to pick with you, and that's why I decided to text you.
Oh, really? What did I do? I'll try my best to fix it.
I heard from Tom that you guys both work at the same company. I also heard that you're his manager, and you're already 3 years older than him.
Yeah, that's all true. I'm currently the manager of our department, and we work together.
Together? You mean he works under you, right? You look down on him and treat him like he's beneath you, don't you?
What? Oh, no. Eloise, I definitely don't do that.
And how about the age difference?
Yeah, I'm 3 years older than him. Do you think that I'm too old for your son? I've been a little self-conscious about our age difference, actually. He always tells me that it's completely okay, but I feel bad about it sometimes. I know that it's not something I can change, though. It's something that we've both talked about in the past, and we're okay now. It's not a problem for us.
I don't care if you guys have no problem about this. I don't really like it at all.
Oh, really?
If you're 3 years older than him, that makes you currently 33. That's way past the prime age for a woman to give birth. Your expiration date has already passed. You're nothing but an old, useless no one.
Well, yes, but that's not that old, is it? I'm a bit offended that you said that when we're both women.
You're turning 34 in the next 3 months. Oh, that's not good at all. That makes things even worse.
Even worse? What do you mean by that exactly? Would you be able to explain why you're saying things like this out of nowhere?
The fact that you're even asking me to explain it to you is very disappointing and unbelievable. I was hoping that you'd be smart enough to figure this out yourself. Maybe your brain is starting to deteriorate as well.
I'm sorry if I disappointed you. I'm just a little shocked by what you've been saying to me, and I can't figure out why you're being like this.
Okay, fine then. I guess I'll explain what I'm thinking to you then. I'm worried that an old woman like you might not be able to have any children. Even if you did manage to give birth by some miracle, it would probably be just one child. You definitely wouldn't be able to have any more after that.
Wait, that's what you're worried about? Me being able to give birth?
Of course that's what I'm worried about. I've wanted to have grandchildren for the longest time. I've mentioned this to Tom so many times in the past as well. I told him to have children as soon as he got married. And I can't believe that he still decided to choose a woman like you as his partner. You're too old. A younger woman would have given me a much better chance at having a grandchild.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I don't think that there's anything you need to worry about if that's the case then. It's completely normal for women to give birth in their 30s these days. I'm still only 33 years old. Also, I've taken a fertility test at the hospital before, as I've always wanted to have children too. And the doctor told me that I was perfectly fertile and that I should have no problem at all having children. Does that solve your worries for you?
Well, that's a bit of a relief, and good for you. But still, who knows how long that fertility test is valid for? You're not getting any younger after all. The results of that test could change easily.
Well, that might be true.
I just think it would be so much better for him to find a woman that's younger than him. There's just way too many risks with an old person like you. A woman in her early 20s or younger would just be so much better for him in so many ways.
Well, there's not much that I can do about my age, unfortunately.
The more I think about it, the more I think that you're a bad idea. I really think that he should find a woman in her 20s at the oldest. A woman in her early 20s would be the best for him. It's not like I can magically just change my age, Eloise. This is insane. Well then, you're just going to have to end your relationship with him then. What? I heard that he recently proposed to you, but I'm not going to accept that. I want you to leave him right away. End of conversation. You got that?
Hey, Michelle. I hope that you've been doing well. Are you busy right now?
Oh, hey, Alice. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm free right now. How are you doing these days?
I'm not doing that great, to be honest.
Oh, no. What happened?
Well, I don't really want to make you worry, but there's something that's been going on. I haven't talked about this to anyone yet either. I thought that you should be the first person I discuss this with.
You're really starting to worry me now. Are you okay? Tell me what's going on.
I've been followed around and approached by a guy recently. The strange thing is, he's always with this older woman who I think is actually his mother. The two of them keep chasing me around everywhere I go.
OMG. That's so scary. So they're like stalking you?
Yeah, pretty much. You can call it that.
Do you have any idea who these people are?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it might be some people that we both know.
Who is it? Do I know them?
Okay, I don't want you to freak out when I say this, but I think it might be your fiancé Tom and his mom.
What? No. No way. Are you sure about that?
Well, I'm not actually. I've only seen a photo of Tom that you sent me when you guys got engaged. But the woman who's been following me looks just like the guy in the photo you sent me, so I'm sure they're related somewhat.
OMG. No way. I can't believe it. I knew he was acting weird recently. He'd come home at weird times and wouldn't really tell me why or what he's been doing. I didn't think he would be stalking a 20-year-old girl like you all this time.
Well, do you have any idea why they're doing this to me?
Do you think that they know that you're my cousin?
Well, I don't know.
I think that I might know what's happening now. I think I know the reason why they might be doing this to you.
Please could you tell me what's happening? I'm kind of starting to get really scared for my safety here.
I'm really sorry that this is happening to you. I'll try to fix this ASAP, okay? So, Tom's mom is against us getting married.
Oh, how come?
She told me that she didn't want her son to marry a woman that was older than him. She said that an older woman won't be able to give birth to her grandchildren, and so she told me to break up with him.
Wow, that's such a terrible thing to say to you. I'm starting to see the bigger picture now, though. They talked to me, and what they were saying to me makes sense now.
What did they say? I hope that they didn't do anything to hurt you.
They approached me at the bus stop and said some really creepy stuff. Like how they were looking for a woman like me. I had no idea what they meant by that at the time, but now it makes sense. They also asked me to come with them to take a fertility test with them at the hospital. Isn't that crazy?
OMG, how could they?
I tried to ignore them, but they wouldn't leave me alone at all. They insisted I go with them and wouldn't budge. And then the older woman said that she'd book a hotel for me and her son so that we could check how compatible we are with each other.
What? OMG, no.
I was really freaked out, and that's when I just ran away. I think he was shouting at me and asking me to get married to him as I was running away, but yeah, that was freaky.
OMG. I can't believe that they would do that to you. That's such a gross thing to say to you. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that.
It's so gross, right? I'm kind of traumatized to even go outside now. I ran away as fast as I could and came home.
Alice, OMG. I'm so sorry that they approached you like that.
You really shouldn't be apologizing to me, Michelle. It's not your fault at all. I just didn't know what to do about the situation myself. What do you think that I should be doing? Make sure you tell your mom and dad that you're being stalked. Your safety is the #1 priority right now. I'll also do my best to stop this from happening to you. I'll get on it right away.
Okay, thanks so much, Michelle. I'll talk to my parents about this immediately.
Hello, Michelle. I just wanted to clear some things up today. As of this text message, you and Tom are no longer engaged. He managed to find someone that suits him so much better than you. He proposed to a girl called Alice, who I think is also your 20-year-old cousin. Correct? I don't think that he received a concrete answer from her yet, but I think it's just a matter of time before she says yes. She was so shy when he proposed to her that she decided to run away. But I know she was just being shy. She has a thing for my Tom, that's for sure. We still need to see if they are compatible in bed, and she needs to take a fertility test, but I'm sure that will all be okay. She's very young and fresh after all. Anyway, what I can say for sure is that he definitely will not be getting married to you anymore. So don't try to see or talk to him ever again. I know it'll be difficult to give up such a great man, but I want you to forget about him. I also want you to quit your job as well. I wouldn't want my son to have to work at the same company as his ex-fiancée. Are you not going to bother applying to me at all, Michelle? That's very rude of you. I know that you're reading these messages that I've been sending. How about you say something?
Okay, I guess I will say something then. Your son is fired.
Excuse me? What did you just say to me? Michelle! What the hell is going on? I know that you're the one behind this. Tom just came back hysterical from work. He told me that he was fired. What the hell did you do? This is unacceptable.
Good evening, Eloise. I just took the necessary action. He deserves to be fired.
How could my lovely son deserve to be fired? You need to explain yourself.
Why don't you just ask him yourself? I think that he very well knows the reason why he was fired.
He's locked himself in his room and won't come out. I've tried to calm him down so that we could talk, but it's not working at all. That's why I'm asking you about what's happening. Hurry up and answer my question.
Fine then. I guess I'll explain why. Although you should know the reason already. You were helping him out after all. Both of you were stalking my cousin Alice and trying to force her to get married to him, right?
Did you call him a stalker just now? How dare you say that about him? He's not a criminal like that. All he did was tell Alice how he really felt about her. He has every right to propose to her.
I really don't understand why you can see the situation like that.
You're crazy. I heard that you and Alice have both been in love with him for a while. You were fighting over him to see who would get to marry him. He made the wrong choice at the start and chose you, all because you work together. But I convinced him that you were the wrong option, especially because of your old age. That's why he decided to go for Alice instead. I just helped him give her the opportunity to become his wife. I also wanted to make sure that she really was suitable for him, and that's why I went with him to see her. That's not what happened at all. You've got everything wrong. What are you talking about?
Let's see. Where should I start? At the beginning, I only thought of Tom as one of my juniors. He was the one who fell in love with me the day we met, and he kept approaching me since then. Our relationship started because he was very persistent, and I thought, why not?
That's not what I heard at all. I thought that you were the one that fell in love with him at first sight.
Well, he must have lied to you then. And second of all, Alice was never in love with him at all. She actually has a boyfriend who's gone to study abroad for a few months, but he'll be back.
She has a boyfriend? Then why did Tom insist on wanting to marry her then?
That's probably because he wanted to get an easy promotion at work.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. You and Alice don't have anything to do with his promotions at work.
Actually, I'm gonna become the next CEO of that company.
Wait, what? You're the next CEO!
Alice is the daughter of the current CEO. She'll probably end up becoming the CEO later in her career as well.
I had no idea about that either.
Tom thought that he would be one of the higher-ups of the company if he married one of us working in upper management at the company. That's what one of his male coworkers told me anyway. I even have an audio recording of that conversation too, actually, so it's not made up. Either way, his plan would have never worked anyway. This company promotes people based on their skills and loyalty to the company. He wouldn't get any special treatment just because he was to marry the CEO.
I'm so shocked to be hearing all this. I really can't believe that you're going to be a CEO. The company that you guys work for is meant to be really big and famous.
That's really not important right now. We have other problems that we need to talk about. The biggest problem right now is the fact that Alice is getting stalked. She's been really traumatized and is very scared to set foot outside her house.
I told you we had no intention of stalking her.
It doesn't matter what your intentions were. What you guys did was not okay at all. I'm guessing you believed his lie that she was really into him, and you tried to rush him into marrying her. All for your selfish goal of having a grandchild. All you think about is yourself.
Well, I just thought that a young woman like Alice would be perfect for him. I really think that they would make such a perfect couple.
Did you not think about how she would feel at all? How do you think it felt being approached and followed around by two complete strangers? You even tried to make her go to a hotel with him. What you did is absolutely unacceptable. She's completely traumatized now.
You're just overreacting. I'm sure that she's doing fine now. I didn't ask her to do anything bad.
You tried to force her to spend a night with a guy that she doesn't know or like. You also tried to talk her into having a baby so that you could have a grandchild. I think that any woman would be really scared being chased around by strangers saying creepy things like that. I can totally understand why her dad, who's the current CEO of the company, would be so mad. That's why Tom was fired from the company.
Well, I didn't know all of the details. That's why it might have come off as a little creepy. I still don't think that it's something that he deserves to get fired for.
It doesn't matter what you knew beforehand. What you guys did is absolutely despicable. Both of you deserve to be punished. There's no way anyone would want to keep working with a monster like Tom in the office. It's such a relief for all of us that he got fired.
He always told me that he really liked working there. I can't believe that he's really going to get fired. Can you try to talk to the higher-ups to see if they'll change their minds about this?
There is absolutely no way I'm doing that. We're also going to hire a lawyer for Alice to sue you guys for the emotional damage you guys caused. She's too scared to even step outside now, and she's gonna need a lot of counseling and mental health care.
Wait, what? You guys are suing us for something like this? Can't we just forget that this ever happened? Tom losing his job should be enough punishment already.
You can discuss the rest with our lawyer. He'll be in contact with you in the next couple of days.
Michelle, wait! Let's talk this all out! I think we can come up with a better conclusion than this. I'll start off by letting you marry Tom. I made the wrong judgment about you, and I'm sorry. In fact, you guys should get engaged again right away.
You really need to shut your mouth. I don't want to talk to a gross human being like you anymore. Goodbye. As soon as Tom and Eloise realized that he wouldn't be able to marry Alice, they changed their focus on me again. I received a ton of abuse, vile text messages from the both of them telling me to get engaged to him again. Thankfully, his dad found out about what was happening and put an immediate stop to it. He apologized to me profusely and told me that he would make sure that they would leave me alone, so thank God for that. He also apologized to Alice and paid her the entire settlement fee that her lawyer was asking Tom to pay. I heard that he was planning to make Tom pay him back every last cent of it instead, though. To top this all off, he decided to get a divorce from Eloise.
Apparently, they already had some problems in their marriage, and this incident was the very last straw. He kicked the two of them out of his house and decided to sell his house too. Eloise and Tom are currently living in a small apartment room together to save some money. I heard that they're arguing every single day, blaming each other for the terrible situation that they've managed to find themselves in. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.
Ugh, God. Too. Please stop talking that way. I'm a respectable member of the workforce, just like you. There's no need to disrespect me like that. And you all protect each other down at the bottom, don't you? It's like the cockroach protecting the fly. You'll defend your good-for-nothing buddies too, I imagine. You know, if I happen to see a cockroach or a fly, I'm going to throw some hot water on it, or do anything else I see fit.
Now that I'm president, you want to take it all back. No, listen. You just don't understand. It was an honest mistake. You have to believe me. I didn't really mean it. Tell your story to the police. Maybe you'll get sympathy from them. I doubt it, though. I don't want to listen to you anymore. I'm tired of hearing your excuses. But wait! Oh. After that, Jessie's father tried desperately to contact her and demand her help, but she had changed her number, so he could no longer reach her. Safe to say, he had fallen far. His company went bankrupt, the bank foreclosed on his house, and all he had left was a lot of debt. He came back to me sniveling and crying and actually took me up on my job offer. Now he's become his own worst nightmare and spends all of his time picking up other people's trash. That is his life now. I wish I could say it was teaching him something, but for now it just seems like he's stewing in his own hatred of the situation. Because of his own prejudice, It's impossible for him to take pride in doing good work and being an asset to his company as well as an essential part of his community. But he's been forced into a corner and really has nowhere else to go. So, he swallows his pride and does the work silently. I wonder if he hates himself now as much as he hated me, now that he's just a low-life garbage man. As for Jessica and Lucas, well, despite the steps they took to get married and live a life together, it seems like Jessica fell in love yet again with another man. I heard that she left Lucas for him. The poor guy. But maybe it was inevitable. Maybe it's better it's over sooner than later. I don't know if she'll ever be satisfied. Now I think about how quickly she moved on from me, and it makes more sense. When I look back on things, I realize that I dodged a bullet without knowing it. I'm truly grateful that I didn't marry such a fickle, stupid woman, and that I didn't become the stepson of her idiotic, loathsome father.
Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel.